Dan, end of pre-season now. What are your thoughts coming out of it?
That we've learned a lot over the last 6 weeks or so. I think there's a lot of different areas we've looked to work on and looked to learn about since taking over at the club. But yeah, we've come through it smoothly. I think, like I say, player-wise, we're in a position where we've got new signings, we've got players that we've kept at the club from last season, and then there's an array of youth players that we've also kept, and they're still around the squad as well. So the main thing has been really trying to get them to work and gel and get them playing as a team.
Yeah, I think also pre-season it's important that we not only sort of adapt our style of play but avoid major injuries, which we've done as well.
Yeah, and obviously coming out of some quite tough games here and there with quite close score lines and some with quite big score lines. It's quite a mixed amount of games and challenges. Obviously, New Hive and Nightfield were quite a challenge for us. Strong side for sure to play against, but I think it challenged us in quite some good ways and it kind of let you see the squad and some players.
Yeah, I think we were disappointed we lost a couple of pre-season friendlies against teams in the league above, so we've had to improvise and put a couple in. Grateful for some of the teams that have stepped in. Larkfield and New Hive will be certainly in the top 2 or 3 of the league below, so that's a really good test. And you know, it was a hot day, a lot of subs, as most pre-seasons are. But yeah, we've certainly pitched ourselves at teams in the league below that are going to be sort of challenging and right up there in the upper ends of that league. As I say, disappointed that we didn't get the sort of 2 or 3 from the league above that we sort of wanted, but it is what it is really. We've done what we need to do.
Yeah, and obviously, is there any players in particular who were out the pre-season who shone out to you or stood out on the pitch?
I think some of the boys we brought in, we like I say, haven't surprised us because we know what they were capable of, hence why we brought them to the club. I think there's some fantastic young players that have done themselves a lot of justice in terms of Harry O'Donnell, Cameron Chamberlain, Joe Jarvis, as well as Alfie Pryor and players like that who've been around the games, who in our planning we probably didn't consider them at the start, but they've shown what they were capable of. They've shown what they're about. In terms of the players we inherited, like I say, there's some some great players like we knew we had when we come to the club, so we haven't been overly surprised because we know what they're capable of, and some of them we wanted to work with in the past anyway. Tommy Penfold's come in and done really, really well, and looks a natural in there. So yeah, like I say, we're really pleased.
Yeah, and obviously looking towards Saturday, our first fixture of the league. Any thoughts towards that yet, or any preparations being made?
Yeah, I mean, thoughts and preparations have been ongoing really, and tonight was an exercise, and that's why we've used it as an exercise. And then we go back to work Thursday in training, and then like I say, there's a plan in place for Saturday in terms of what we're trying to do to go and get the 3 points and bring them home.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it's a good start really away to Fisher. It'll be a tough test, but it'll be a good one to get out of the way. Certainly don't want to be going there on a Tuesday night, so nice to get that done on a Saturday afternoon. But yeah, preparation started when the fixtures came out really, but not just Fisher. We've looked ahead for the first sort of month of the season, so we've fully planned in place. And the players that weren't here today, who's just played a lot of minutes in pre-season, that we luxury that we can rest them and leave them at home tonight. So yeah, plans are certainly in place. And Thursday night, good session ahead really. Specifically for Fisher.
Yeah, and looking forward to FA Cup and FA Vase coming up as well in the month to come.
Yeah, big games, and they're games that the fans love, the clubs love, and us as managers and players, love and enjoy. So it's a tough, like I say, tough games and tough tests. Again, like I say, we'll get Fisher out of the way, and then it'll be focusing on the next one, and that's where we go. Three Bridges away, it's a tough test, tough fixture, but one we're looking forward to, one we're already preparing for. FA Vase at West Side, again, it's tough and difficult, but we'll go and set up in a way where we think gives us the best chance to win the game, and then hope the boys do the business on the pitch.
Yes, FA Cup is a tough draw away to a team in the league above, and we've probably had that luck in management, to be fair. We've probably had 2 or 3 of those, which, again, the luck of the draw. FA Vase obviously lucky enough to reach the last 8 last season, so at a club that had already sort of been to Wembley in that many years ago, so it's a competition that we know well and we love and we want to do really well in. So yeah, get off to a good start, and as I say, it simply is the luck of the draw as you go along.
Yeah, obviously once we return home to the Belmont, we'll be on the 3G pitch, so looking forward to taking full advantage of that, and training on it, and being able to use it to its fullest?
Absolutely. I mean, it's never been a position we've been in where we've been able to train at home, at our home ground. And you know, over the years at the clubs we've been at, we've never been able to do that. So to be able to have that as our base at our home, and to be able to train and do bits on there, and then be there on a game on a Saturday, is a real advantage, and something we are really looking forward to, as well as, of course, how good the facility is going to be. Obviously, pre-season we've been away from home. The next month we'll be away from home. So, you know, we'll deal with that and we'll manage that, but you know, we'll gain the advantage of that on the flip side when we have an array of home games and a sequence of home games. But yeah, certainly something we're looking forward to, and you know, we're really excited about.